This is a HeadGum podcast.
Gather round. I like that. Yeah.
Yes. Mess around.
Mess around.
That's what I'm talking about. All night. Look at that.
They messing around.
Tell us when we're good.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you guys are ready, I'm about to.
I've been talking. What's been happening?
I'm rolling.
Oh yes. I thought that
I'm
was
just
part
checking with everybody.
of it. I thought that was part of it, Hannah. You think I speak to you that formally?
No, it got weird for a second.
Yeah.
I got uncomfortable. I was like, are you okay?
Yeah. It's called podcasting.
Oh, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're in real life.
We're in real life, Hannah. We're in.
It kind of
studio.
feels weird. I'm used to being like in my bedroom with just like a shirt on, like Winnie the Pooh.
Hannah, are you telling the folks out there right now that when you do the podcast, you are ass out?
No, but I'm like in little shorts that usually don't match, or like pajama bottoms. I'm like old school Zoom COVID like vibes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because I am.
And it's like got your booty out.
No, yeah, same thing. I use the top usually doesn't match the bottom.
No,
It's
and then
usually-
it's a disaster all the way around.
Oh yeah.
There's like drinks and phones and other just crap all
Yeah.
over, and now
Cocaine.
it feels like we're on a real talk show, but
Yeah,
it's
this is-
ours.
I am curious when you build out a studio like this,
Yeah.
like what the cost would be.
It's a good question.
Because right behind us, folks, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Right behind the camera,
Yeah.
it looks like a fucking child put it together.
This is also true. It's a mess over here.
It's
you
just
guys.
a real mess around. It's got exposed like wires. It's got all kinds of
Okay,
shit
before
going on.
we dive into this week's episode, which is Heat Wave.
We're in a storage closet, basically.
That's true.
Sorry.
We're in someone's basement. We're in a grandma basement right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before we dive into this week's episode, Heat Wave.
Yeah.
We have to address something.
We have to address something, yes.
Which is, once again, life imitating art.
Okay.
Because we pulled a bit of a prank
Oh, yeah.
on Nassim.
Yes, we did.
She's in on it. She understands the whole thing was a joke. It was a bit. I had the flu.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a bunch of meds. We were all just laughing. We called her. She laughed. And we're like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
It's fine. But the outlets didn't get the bit. And they're peddling this like a real situation.
Well, I don't know if they didn't get the bit. I think that they just some of them probably didn't get the
They
bit.
did not get the bit.
But I think some of them, maybe it was a slow news week.
That's what Wendy said. She's like, slow news day, I guess.
I was like, maybe, but also that is something that fans have been, just read the comments. Fans are going bananas over that.
Well, they want it to be real, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the number one question. Are you guys friends in real life? Do you guys hang out in real life? Did you have a crush on each other in real life? They want to know that what they watched has some element of truth. So, of course, if you really had asked Nassim on a date and she really had said yes,
Yeah.
that's like huge.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened. I would just like to say on this slow news day that
Yeah.
now it's being put out there like this
Yeah.
really happened.
But
It's a bit.
it's a bit, but we will be hanging out.
For sure.
We hang out all the time. And now that it's out there like that,
Don't do it now.
I'm just saying, it felt good to get the support of the people. It did feel good. And who knows, I might try to slip a hand on her butt.
Okay.
I might. If you
The
walk in,
next date
and
you're going to have is you're going to call Steve Agee and you're going to be like, ask him out. Outside Dave.
honestly, tall guy,
I'm telling you.
broad shoulders.
The fans also ship that.
He could really hold a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
my
no.
Lord.
But no, we're not. Nassim and I are not dating. I'm not going to rule anything out.
Oh my God. I'm trying to make this better. Nassim,
Not gonna rule anything out.
come get this messy man.
Yeah, very messy, but it's all good. It's all good. I couldn't do that to the women out there. You know who you are. Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
just me and you, baby.
I truly feel like when we're done all the recaps, this should just become a dating podcast.
It just like give dating advice. What do you mean?
And at the end of our series, like I'm on a mission to get you married. So you're going to go
Married?
on dates. Yes. I want our next podcast series is going to end in your wedding. And I'm going to be the best man.
Shit, he gonna be old as fuck. He gonna be rolling up in the little rascal scooters. I
Got the
did it.
tennis balls on the Zimmer frame.
Finally did it.
She asked if you said I do.
My goodness.
We're gonna do great.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, we're here to talk about an episode where Megan Fox is hot
Jesus.
and we can't even get there. It's the longest episode of all time.
And before we even get, I mean, think about it. Have you seen her post lately?
No. What's her post?
Oh my.
Did you see a post?
Oh my God.
What?
Megan,
Really?
Megan dropped some heat.
Did
And
she
I
really?
I had to troll her on it. She laughed, but I had to troll her on
Did
it.
she really respond?
She did.
To you?
Yeah. Why wouldn't she not respond? Why
I
you
don't
say
know.
that? Girl, I'm an Emmy winner. What you talking about? She responded. I mean, of course she responded.
Oh,
Did you see that? Caked up, double caked up on a Saturday.
That's a lot of Duncan Hines.
Double cheeked up. I said, what? And
I didn't know. I didn't know she moved like that.
You read my comment?
No. As I live and breathe.
Raisin?
Raisin?
Oh, my God.
Wow, Megan bringing the
Megan,
heat. I
that's
feel
it.
hot right now.
All
Jeez.
right. Well,
Okay, so this episode is written by Maddie and Alex
That's right.
and directed by the Queen.
Aaron O'Malley.
Aaron O'Malley.
I remember this episode vividly. I remember this.
Me too.
Trying to get that damn coat on, and there's a meme around. I remember the whole Stad bit.
Yeah, me too.
I remember that whole moment because at the time when it happened, I was like, "The fuck is a Stad?"
I remember that. I remember someone had to come in and they had to Google how to say it properly.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is it had to be said properly
Yes.
for the joke to work.
Yeah.
But it looks like Gustad.
Stad.
But it's Stad.
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 I wonder if Stad is near Chamonix.
All right.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, what's it about?
Okay, so we cue up Martha and the Vandellas because there's a heat. Is that how I say that? Cue up Martha and the Vandellas because there's a heat wave in LA. So Nick invents a cooling system, mostly in an effort to impress Reagan. He thinks she got cheeks. But Reagan, like a normal person, buys an AC unit and becomes the loft hero to everyone except for Nick, who lets his pride give him near heat stroke. And somehow, this man still lands the girl in the end. I know a little something about that. So let's dive in. So it's hot. It's very hot.
It's so hot. I remember this episode, and I will say the reason I remember this episode, this is a very much a girl lens, is because they made you guys look sweaty and a mess, and neither Megan or I wanted to be
Yeah.
sweaty messes. So instead, we just got, before it was a thing, they just gave us like glass skin,
Yeah.
like the most dewy skin. And we looked the best we've ever looked on the entire show. And I was like, this is what they should have been doing. That makeup should have been the makeup the entire time.
I was annoyed because when I saw it at first, I was like, why the hell am I so shiny? They always make me look shiny. I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized, oh, it's a heat wave.
That's right. And they really did Jake dirty. They made him the sweatiest, most disgusting mess
But
ever.
but that's,
No powder was used. I remember that whole week. They
Yeah.
wanted us to look like a disaster. And Megan and I were like,
no.
no, we'll look like this. And it'll be sold by Annoyed Lux.
Yeah, this one was interesting because it's that TV hot. You know what I mean? Where you're like, everyone's like dying and I can't stand it. It's like,
know.
And I was just like, ain't none of y'all got money for an air conditioner? How did she save the day with an AC unit? I mean, like all those people, they couldn't just go buy an air conditioner?
Yeah, also just then put it in the main room. Like
Yeah.
the weird power move of like I'm keeping it in the bedroom
Yeah.
is so crazy.
Like if you put it in the main room, in an hour, the whole place is going to be cool.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
The whole place is going to be cool.
But then it's Pride. It's Nick Miller Pride.
Nick Miller Pride.
With his ranch system and the wet seat.
Yeah, the wet seat.
I can tell also watching this episode that Megan loved this episode.
Yeah, what I thought in this is that off camera, Megan Fox was falling in love with Jake Johnson. Because there are moments where she's like, we flash forward to the scene where they go in the basement to turn on the power, and he's doing bits. She's
Yeah.
behind him like giggling.
She is.
That's not acting.
She's genuinely delighted by him.
Yeah.
I think because Jake had to be his weirdest, his grossest, his sweatiest. He had to do all sorts of uncomfortable stuff the entire time. I think she was genuinely delighted.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and you can see it. It's my favorite episode with her.
And like, if Jake weren't married, I would start that rumor. I would start to be like, oh, Megan Fox was all
Don't do
over
that.
him.
What if it's another slow news day? You're going to blow up everybody now.
Megan Fox was all over Jake Johnson. Do you remember when Megan Fox was all over Jake Johnson while we were filming?
Can we start a rumor that Megan Fox was all over me?
Yeah. yeah.
I'd rather have that rumor out there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just have to say, if you're just listening to this and not watching this is a double-sided print. We care about the earth, is what I just learned now.
I honestly, I don't care enough. I wish it was single-sided because I'm gonna be
I also
all
like
thrown
how
off.
we are so dressed like we're doing a heat wave episode. You're in like a long sleeve jeans, the thickest, furriest coat.
Yeah, this shit is a fur coat. I had to come out with the mink today. In honor of the well, you look great.
Thank you. Yeah, I got to say, my friend Erica, who did wardrobe for me on Not Dead Yet, has a great company called The Vintage Point, and she hooked me up with this dress.
The Vintage Point. Very nice.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Nick's pride is crazy. This storyline of Cece being a gas station TV host.
Yes.
That's what she's angling towards.
Yes.
And I remember when I first read the script and that was like her potential new job storyline. I was so happy because I went to broadcasting school.
That's right.
I went to broadcasting school and it's exactly that silly.
Really?
Like when they're sitting behind the desk and she's with the guy that doesn't get the bit at one point and she's trying to have banter and that guy's like so serious and like terrified by the teleprompter. I had a moment where I lived that life. Wendy was there. Oh, it was right after I did that school. I met Wendy.
Honestly, I would watch that news show. Where you're like giving real news and this guy's like, what? I had a sandwich. I'm not hungry.
It is the weirdest thing when you meet somebody that has zero sense of humor. Like zero. Okay, so Schmidt suggests that Cece should hang out near the AC. She's got an upcoming audition to be a reporter. She's been taking broadcasting classes.
That's right.
Again, another weird meta thing because I definitely did that. And then what Winston does is clock that Schmidt just coddles Cece. If she all of a sudden, whatever she does, he's like a yes and kind of guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about Winston in this one is that he's trying to insert his... He's like, you have to know what your cop voice is.
Okay, that scene where you test out all the voices.
The good old cop voices.
My question for you is, did you do that beforehand when you read the script and went home and you're like, these are the 10 I'm going to do? Or did you just make them up on the spot when we were shooting?
That's while we were shooting. Me and Aaron O'Malley just kind of sat there and like she was off camera. We were both doing bits back and forth like about what the cop voice could be. I did some like old acting warm-ups in there. I'm not sure if you know
That's
this.
what I was like. They look like warm-ups, like old school actor warm-ups.
Raising your temperature and lowering the temperature. Like, yeah, that was just all a bunch of acting stuff. And it was weird. It was very, very weird. I look back at it now, and I do this with every episode that I watch. I go, oh, I would have made a different choice there.
Really?
Yeah, nothing
that's
crazy.
Like perfect. How you did it was perfect. It was all over the place. You did all different kinds. They're so funny. They're so vulnerable. They're super weird. They're crazy. Like you did what would you have done differently?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I just feel like now I'm a very high-profile, serious actor, dramatically. That I would have rooted myself in truth more. And then not worried so much about the outcome. Yeah, I would have buried myself in presence.
I'm surprised you didn't do just a full training day monologue.
You're
doing cop voice.
You know what's interesting? I think I did, and they just didn't use it.
Yeah, I can believe that,
I'm almost positive I did. If you would have at that time,
it just feels like that you would do it, and then I was waiting for it, and then it didn't happen.
Oh, I would have went straight to. I'm almost positive there are deleted scenes out there with me doing Denzel in Training Day. Aaron O'Malley. Release the footage, the unredacted footage.
Drop the tapes.
Drop it. Drop the
Okay, here's
Snyder cut.
a mini challenge for you.
Yeah.
because I feel like the hardest actor vocal warm-up I ever was given was a tongue twister. Sounds simple. Just say toy boat 3 times fast.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
It's impossible.
Damn.
It's an impossible tongue twister.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Why is it so hard? I don't know. I can't even begin. I can't. The first one's always wrong for me.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Yeah, you got to go slow,
I know.
but you can't go fast.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Oh, damn.
I
what
know.
the fuck?
I'm telling you, it's so hard.
If you could have put $1 billion on the table
Yes.
and not told me and just been like, all right, you got to say this 3 times fast and that money is yours, I would have lost that money.
That's what I'm saying
Toy
to
boat,
you.
toy boat. Yeah, damn it. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I kind of did it.
You got to go so slow. It's really weird. It's when you realize we're just like animals.
Yeah.
We can't get our brains to do things.
So where are we? So Nick is, he's still trying to act like his rant system is just fine. That he doesn't need AC. He's got his old frozen underwear. That frozen underwear bit is so funny, and it's so weird because he's been sitting there talking for a very long time.
Yes.
And it's 1,000 degrees apparently.
Yes.
And then once he mentions the frozen underwear, he walks away. You can hear it crunching.
I know.
I
And
was
that
like,
was
that ain't melt yet.
That was like added in post,
Obviously.
to sell the joke.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Yeah, I was like,
Because he says the whole thing, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of funny. And then my producer brain goes like, I really hope they give him a sound effect.
Yeah.
And they did.
Crunchy
and
underwear.
it's perfect. Okay, so then this moment happens where he's called out, right?
Yeah.
Where she says, like, I know all of this is because you have a crush on me. And I forgot that moment happened in the episode.
Yeah.
And I love that so much because that rarely happens in real life.
right. Well, somebody just says you're doing this because you're trying to.
You like me.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way about you, and I know you like me because that kind of feels mean, but for some reason, because he loves mean,
Yeah.
it's perfect. It's only going to make him fall deeper.
Well, obviously. I mean, look, it happened. You know what I mean? It definitely happened. What an asshole move, though, to do it, unless you're right in that moment prepared to be like, the feeling is mutual.
That's what I'm saying. It's the meanest thing
Yeah.
in the world. If somebody was like, I can see, Hannah, you're doing all this effort because deep down you want me and it ain't happening, I'd be like, oh my God.
That's so weird.
It's so mean.
That's so weird. I don't think a guy would ever say that.
But it's also the truth is the thing. She's not saying anything
Yeah.
to be mean. She is just calling it as she sees it.
Right. And, I mean, I guess that is fair. But, my grandma used to always say, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Uh-huh.
I could acknowledge, if I'm so locked into my idea that you like me,
Yeah.
be comfortable in that, especially if I don't like you back. I'm going to be comfortable in it, and I'm just not going to call you out. I
That's
know what it
right.
is.
That's right.
I actually know what it is, and I'm gonna Euro step around it, so I don't give you any more ideas.
But I will say, as someone who's like a deep down truth seeker, I don't care if it's a brutal truth. I want the truth. Because what the reality of it looks like then is that she goes back in the bedroom where we all are, and then they kind of talk shit a little bit, is what happens in real life. Like, he's
Yeah.
out there because he's got a crush on me, da-da-da-da-da-da. But for her just to be like, you're doing this because you have a crush on me,
Yeah.
I kind of love. I wish we had more of that in life. And for you to be able to stand on your own business to be like, I do. I'm a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
I should probably get this together. I'm overcompensating.
I mean, here's the problem.
Healthier.
People are just so arrogant these days that you could do that to someone and they just now feel like they have power over you and they won't reciprocate it. So people
That's
are probably
true.
afraid to be
would use it.
vulnerable and they just go, no, until I walk into my bedroom and this person has taken off all their clothes and lied down on my bed, then I'm not going to tell you I like you. You gotta tell me, you gotta show me that you have to be cheeks out. You gotta be Megan Fox in that Instagram post.
Is the title of this episode Cheeks Out? Because
Cheeks
we've
Out.
said Cheeks Out a lot.
I mean, go to her Instagram. I'm telling you.
She's so gorgeous.
Double
I will
caked
say in
up.
person, she's even more gorgeous.
Yeah, I said that. People have always asked me, like, what was it like to work with her? And I was like, it was very confusing because typically you would see, these big Hollywood stars that are so gorgeous, and you would see them in person and you would go, okay, I see you've gotten a lot of help. But with her, it was like, no, you really look like that. You really look, and her person, she's great. Like, she's such a cool person.
She's lovely
And
too.
I was like,
that's
oh,
also
this
so
is-
disarming.
This ain't fair at all to society.
There's some people though, it's a pheromone thing
Mm-hmm.
where like they just have the thing where men, women, everybody gets a bit like around them. They get okay.
Don't I know it?
I've only ever met one other.
Pheromone.
I've only
Yeah.
it's unpheromone. I've only ever met one other woman like that, where you were like, oh, this is like it's chemical. Like it's chemical warfare. Like you were just unleashing whatever this thing is, and we're all helpless.
Glenn Close?
Not Glenn. I haven't met Glenn Close.
Oh, okay.
She got that magic for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Charlize Theron.
Oh, well, of course.
She walks into the room and everybody just like, they're all go toy boat. Basically, is what
Yeah.
happens. They're like, I'm Tabat. I don't know. Gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. I mean,
And she's cool as hell. Charlize is cool as hell.
never met her. Never met her.
She's the greatest.
I feel like if I met her, though, I know me. I would just say, "Hey," and then walk away.
Yeah, that's right. Like, I gotta go.
I don't have time to talk. Don't want to talk. Don't want to talk. I will do and say something stupid.
Toy boat. Gotta
okay,
go.
we digress.
We digress, as usual.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got called out. Everyone he then finds out has abandoned him, and they're all acting like they're going somewhere else, but they're all
Yeah.
hiding in the AC room. And that's when we get those. I loved it because I was just saying this to Sam, our engineer. I was raised in India and Saudi Arabia. Okay, like I'm cold all the time. I need
Yeah.
heat,
Yes.
and so I'm always just shivering no matter what. And they had to put me in like a tank top and shorts. Those stages are cold.
Freezing.
So when they were like, here's a ski jacket to wear,
Like, yes.
I was like, this is my dream. And then I had to get sad. And then Max had to give me a snuggle. And I was like, oh, I'm in heaven.
Get snuggled up with Max. We should start that rumor. If you guys both weren't married, I would love to start that rumor that Max and Hannah.
The amount of rumors we're starting.
I just want to start rumors.
I know. And look what happened. E-News, people.
It was a strong news day for me yesterday. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
real. I know. Well, I genuinely thought about it because that happened, but it also came out that you're going to be the voice of Garfield.
Yeah.
And I wondered if your team was like, God damn it, Lamar. We're trying to sit here and push your new project, and you got a prank Sinatra bit that's taking over the Lamar news.
I did not know that was gonna. I knew that the Garfield announcement was going out. I had no idea that E! News was gonna pick up this story.
Can I tell you who knew this was going to happen and called it from jump? Nassim.
Oh,
She was like, oh man. She's like, that people are gonna take that seriously. And I was like, no, they're not. Everybody knows you guys are friends. They're not. And she's like, I think they're gonna take it seriously.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they
Okay.
did. They
Okay,
did.
okay.
They did.
All right, okay. So so Reagan now can see that Nick is just falling apart with
Yeah.
heat stroke. Like he's now medically
Yeah.
in trouble. And then he clocks something.
Yeah. He clocks that she has a crush on him.
That's right.
And he calls her. He said, hold on, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on. That's the reason why you're always checking my medicals.
That's right. Checking my medicals is
Checking my
great.
medicals. He said it twice. She's like, you said that twice. Who's this checking my medicals? I don't. I still, to this day, I'm like, what do you mean? She has access to your chart? I know she sells pills, but damn, like, how
And
did
she's
she
just looking at you. But okay.
checking my medicals? All right. Okay, so we're back in the room.
Oh yeah, then she decides to smoke him out to get the truth.
Yeah.
And she starts turning on like the little burners,
Yeah.
which is also funny. And then you're watching him now truly die because apparently that's supposed to raise the temperature to a point where no human being can cope. And Megan yet still looks perfect. Not a
Yeah.
drop of sweat on that woman.
You know what? You know what she probably has? She probably has that disease where you can't sweat.
Some people do have that.
Some people who
They
had
have
it,
to get like operations in their armpits.
who was it? Prince Andrew, who said he had that sweat.
Oh no.
Man, he's like,
Oh no! Don't get yourself involved in that.
Andrew
Don't
said-
get yourself involved in that.
he said,
Protect!
He said,
Protect!
I can't sweat.
Protecting
He
you.
said it couldn't be me.
Yeah.
It couldn't
I
be
gotta-
me. That big sweaty man's like, I can't sweat. I got a
no.
disease.
Lamar!
Sorry.
Megan Fox. It's not connected in any way to a sweating disease or that.
Botox. I heard you stick Botox under your armpits. You can't sweat.
That is true. People who have that, that's what they do. They say, I get Botox in my armpits. And I'm like, I think it's just your face, but whatever you want to say, it's okay.
So I can
It's
sweat.
all right. Your sweaty crow's lines.
Oh, gosh.
You're fixing them. It's great.
Okay, so now we're back in the bedroom.
That's right.
In the cool bedroom, Schmidt, he gently brings up the audition again. That's right. And then maybe now that Cece's comfortable.
That's right.
You know, she'll go to the audition, maybe,
Yes.
potentially. She like, nah.
No.
And then that's when Winston has to step in. He has to whisper to Schmidt, like, hey, man, you leave me no choice. You know, you got to turn on the cop voice. And he starts questioning Cece's intentions,
Yeah.
which is so funny because
The yelling,
it's so stupid.
the
Man.
aggressive yelling, and then like how Cece crumbles.
Yeah.
It was so mean. I was so terrified. Oh my God.
Why? Why? It's such a dumb choice, but in hindsight, I look back and I go, yeah,
That was perfect.
that was a good one. I think it was. I don't know what I would have changed about that because it was just stupid.
It's also one of those moments in the New Girl universe where you're like, you think Cece's scared of Winston? Even in that voice.
Probably.
To not be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, why?
Stop.
Because the cop voice thing is, it's not every cop I've encountered has been like, hey man,
Sure.
you know how fast you were going?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, about
Gentle
55.
voice.
I've never heard a cop go, hey man, you know how fast you go. Otherwise, I feel like let's see why people speed off. Like, it's always like, hey, you're going really fast, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like-
License and registration.
I'm like,
please.
oh, okay, cool.
Very gentle. Nice cop voice. That would have been actually the funniest take
Yeah.
if you're a cop voice.
It's like, hi guys. A crime has been committed in this area.
Yeah,
I was wondering if you. I see the knife there.
We're,
I was
yeah,
wondering-
taking one for murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Cece's like, what if I'm not good enough? And then, she goes to Schmidt for comfort because Winston's cop voice was so scary.
Also, shout out to all of the people out here trying to audition and make it in this town who suffer from imposter syndrome, which I think is all of us.
That's all of us.
That's all of us, and that the fact that we speak to it in this episode.
Yeah.
'Cause she tells the truth. She's just like,
100%.
I don't know. They're gonna see it a mile away that I'm not good enough to do the thing.
That's how I felt.
That's how we all
3
felt.
years on this show. I was like, I'm gonna be found out.
Back in the kitchen, the stove is burning on high. The pots are bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
Nick's not budging.
Yeah.
And then she says, "Aren't you hot? I'm hot." Even though she doesn't look hot,
Yeah.
she's just speaking to it.
And that's when the reveal is.
Yeah.
That's when the reveal is. It's like, just admit it. You have a crush. Reagan, why would I have a crush on you? Okay? You're the most stubborn, annoying, frustrating person I've ever met in my entire life. Why don't you tell that to the judge in your pants?
Insane response.
And then, Reagan, she runs to the circuit board to shut off the power to Nick's ranch system.
Yeah.
And that's when Nick runs over to turn everything back on. Then they get into a circuit board war, which happens constantly. Probably happens more often than you would think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes I disagree. Is which switch turns off because it might be mislabeled. You know what I mean? I want to turn off the kitchen, but I accidentally turn off the bathroom, and then there's a power struggle.
You know what is funny is if you ever go to the circuit board, even if it's labeled, there is a weird moment of mental disconnect when you open the thing. We're like, even though it says bathroom, dining room, whatever
Yeah.
it is, you're just sort of like, this way, and it feels scary to flick it, even though all it's going to
Yeah.
do is turn the lights off in
Yes,
that room.
my first house, somebody, the electrician who set everything up, mislabeled everything. I swear he did. It was a shit show. Every time I was trying to get stuff worked on, they'd be like, "Yeah, we're having an issue. I don't think this goes to that. So we're gonna just change it." And so it was a lot of people coming to my house so confused about what was going on with the wiring.
Sure.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Okay, so they burn it out. Mm-hmm. And then they're sent to the basement to fix the problem.
That's right.
Winston uses the cop voice. He's yelling at them at the elevator.
Yep.
That was me doing some real A+ eyeball acting because for some reason it's always in a 2 or 3 shot, and I'm right next to you with 0 lines, just going like this. That's all I was doing the whole time. I was looking. I was like, how many expressions am I going to go through in like this 7 seconds?
A lot.
It's so many for no reason.
Well, I know, it's not that there was no reason. I know exactly what it was. When I'm performing, I'm giving off so many emotion, so many layers, like an onion,
I couldn't help myself.
like a onion blossom. What is that thing called from
Bloomin' onion.
A Bloomin' Onion, Outback Steakhouse. Well, you know, so many layers.
Wait, I have to read something to you now about the blooming onion.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, God, that Megan picture just came up.
Ooh,
That woman is gorgeous.
double cheek. Can we FaceTime her? Can I ask her out on a date?
No, you cannot.
Is she married? Was Megan Fox married? I could do the exact same thing I
Okay.
did with Nassim.
Don't you dare. You're like, that's this one. Hopefully, people believe it. Hopefully, Megan believes it.
Yeah.
Okay, can I read you this blooming
Yeah.
onion? Okay, it's on a, like a Google review or like, right? Like one of these? Okay, so it's Diane. She gives the Outback Steakhouse 2 stars. Okay. She goes, I'm absolutely livid. My husband drove all the way to pick up our Outback order, and you people forgot, all caps, the blooming onion. And that was the only thing I wanted. Okay? Then, same day, 5-star review from Diane. My fat husband ate the blooming onion in the car and lied. I'm sorry, I don't know how to delete reviews.
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing I love more than a mad wife. She's just like, how dare you? It's the only thing I wanted to eat. Bop, bop, bop. She blows up the Outback Steakhouse. And then all of a sudden, and you know he didn't admit it.
No, he didn't.
She found some evidence of the blooming onion.
Yeah,
He was
his
a terrible
mustache smelled like onion.
something. She found it, and then I don't know how to delete reviews is my favorite thing. My fat husband ate the blooming onion. Okay, well, how do we get to blooming onion? Oh man. Oh, that you were talking about your acting.
Yeah, that's why you're giving like all that eye behavior.
That's
because
right.
of the performance I was giving.
Oh no.
I was moving you.
You know how much I have to like a meme that's always, you know how old that is that I have screen grabbed it. It's in there and my brain goes, I knew it would come in handy one day.
Okay, so we're in the basement.
We're in the
Nick and
basement.
Reagan. Nick and Reagan in the basement on alert for rats. There's a lot of rats
That's
down
right.
there.
He's very scared of the rats.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. When the rat did show up, jumped on his face.
That's true. That was also so funny when he turns and it's like right
here.
there, eyeball to eyeball. Have you ever known someone who had a rat, like a pet rat?
Yeah, my boys. I had four friends. Donatello, my homie, Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo. They had a pet rat, big rat too.
Yeah.
Wise rat.
Yeah. Wise, splinterful rat. I had a friend in college and she had a pet rat.
Okay.
And then
Jesus.
she loved that rat so much. And so she got the rat, like a little rat, like friend, and put them in the cage.
Don't tell me it ate.
It ate the little baby's eyeballs only. I've never forgot that either. This is like the spectrum, the bloomin' onion meme and that. And I've never forgot it. And I'm just like, fuck rats. That's
wild.
so savage.
That is so sad. Did they have to give the little rat a little stick?
So then she had to put down the baby stick.
I'm just saying, like, how did the rat get around the cage? Did it have a little stick? Because Donatello's rat had a stick.
That is also true.
Had a big walking stick.
No, she had to figure out how to, like, kill that baby rat afterwards. It was so awful and truly traumatized her for life. And I just got told the story, like walking between classes at university, and I was just like, rats are diabolical.
Oh God, I can.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know. Trauma. I'm so sorry. Now all of you have to live with it. I'm so sorry. 1,000 apologies.
Can you imagine a little rat walking around with little Ray Charles glasses on?
I can actually. Somehow that is adorable.
That's all I could imagine. Oh my God! Give him a little piano. Oh no!
So when I watched this episode, I saw that and I was like, he's right to be that scared of a rat.
Yeah,
There's no rules with the rats. Remember Pizza Rat?
pizza rat.
Yeah, New York.
Oh yeah, when he's walking around with that big ass slice.
Hungry rat.
Rat was dragging up the
Yeah,
stairs.
they don't care.
Oh my gosh!
All right.
Oh, okay.
There's this sweet moment where he's like, I have to admit you were right about a lot of things. And they're trying to do the wires.
Yeah.
This is the emotional bit.
That's right.
We start to see that there's like real legs here on both of them really liking each other.
Double
and trusting
legged
each
up.
other. And again, you're watching, I feel like real life Megan Fox. Just be delighted by real life Jake Johnson.
But again, this
in
is
the struggle.
Again, this is the moment where I thought like, oh, Megan likes Jake.
You are out of sorts.
I just thought.
Do you have a new show coming out that also we're not going to know about because this rumor is going to take flight?
Yeah. I do actually. No, I just saw it. I just saw it in her soul. You know, I'm really good at looking into the soul of a woman.
Oh God.
And even whether it's acting or not, I can tell. And I saw it in that moment. I said, yeah,
Something's going on.
Jake's giving off aura. He's doing it. Then when he's in his zone,
He is fun
can't
to
be
laugh
stopped.
at when he's in his zone.
he can't be stopped.
It is quite adorable.
Can't be stopped. So now we're back.
Up in the hot loft.
Hot loft. You know, Schmidt's asking Cece if she really meant what she said about not being good enough to be a journalist, right? She's like, and this is I think they've done this bit a couple of times where you're just like, no, I'm just a bartender and a model.
I know.
I'm like, what? Why would they? I don't.
It's a weird turn for Cece that they do sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in the beginning of the show, it was like she was smart, she was really fierce.
Yeah.
She would stand on business and do her thing. And then you see this part and you're like, what's going on? It's
Yeah.
kind of like with Winston sometimes. You're like, huh?
You slow boy.
Yeah, what's going on with this character?
What's wrong with you, boy?
In the moment.
Yeah.
But they needed to make it make sense.
100%.
We go with it sometimes. We're layered.
Yes.
Like an onion.
Like a Bloomin'.
Like a Bloomin' onion that gets eaten in the car by a man.
I want one.
I don't think I've ever had one.
What?
No.
Oh, if you're Canadian.
Yeah.
They didn't have that. Maybe in Calgary, Cowtown.
Yeah, maybe.
Could've went
I
to
lived in
Calgary.
Calgary for 5 years.
And you never had a Bloomin' Onion?
I mean, I was 5, so I wasn't really ordering bloomin' onions.
So that don't count.
That's right. I know. But I still lived there. But no, I don't think I've ever had a bloomin' onion. Are we going to do the next episode shot at the Outback Steakhouse? Outback Steakhouse.
Yes.
If you would like to sponsor our next episode,
Yes,
we'll
please.
come and sit there and record our podcast episode and eat a bloomin' onion.
We'll eat a bunch of Bloomin' Onions. right?
Apparently, they're popular. Men are eating them in cars. Women are yelling about them.
Onions are healthy. They're good for you.
I think they're just like a big deep fried onion.
It don't matter. Once you get to the deep fry, you get to the onion.
Oh, God.
All the nutrients are probably still in there.
We're going to have to sit at separate tables. Can you have onion breath?
Onion breath. Onions come out of your system.
That's right. You
can-
sweat out an onion.
Yeah, you walk around. I mean, you ever get into the back of a car like a Uber or something like that, and you can tell they just came from, Onion Palace.
Yes,
You know,
I do.
or Garlic Central.
I do.
Paprika Row.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All the spices, bro. I'd be like, bro, what'd you eat for lunch? Everything? Damn, bro.
Everything.
Roll a window down and they want to talk.
That is true. That is crazy now in a car. You could just be like, silent ride.
Yes.
Like there are robots up there. Never speak to me as you drive me somewhere.
I can never click. Even though I don't like talking in the car, I can't hit the silent ride thing. I can't. Because I feel like they're going to give me a low rating.
Do you put on the headphones? Do you like try to
Sometimes.
message the fact that you want a silent ride?
My favorite is when I do put the headphones on and they'll still try to get your attention.
Oh, sure.
If I'm like, oh, huh, what's up? He's like, I know who you are. I go, thanks, bro. I don't know if that's a good thing.
I always
but-
get weird because they'll do that. They try to, and I'm like, and then it's like they really want me to consume something in the car. Like,
Yeah.
drink that water.
Yeah.
Have some gum. And I'm like,
Drink that open bottle. Drink that glass of water I have for you.
yeah, I've watched all the after school specials. It's going to be a pass for me.
You got a cup of water waiting for me?
No, thank you. No, thank you so much. Goodbye.
I'll put some
That's when I
Saran Wrap
pretend I
around it.
don't speak English
Oh, really?
all the time. I go,
It's like Liz Merriweather in the other episode.
That's right.
Right, she goes, I don't speak English.
Yeah, that's how I
Where you
am
from?
too.
From Connecticut.
I know. Max then does the craziest series of finding his cop voice. And you know he loves it. This is like Max, the happiest Max can be.
Yeah.
That he gets to play and be broad and weird and crazy and silly and put on different characters, which is what I love that Winston references later. He's like, you got a lot of characters in you.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you got a lot, man. Yeah, he's legit going off on her.
Yes.
And the last thing he says in his cop voice is, what did he say? It's like, shut up. And he said something like,
Yeah, he goes one step too far, and then she storms out, and then Winston does this great, like, don't worry, I know, she'll be back in 3, 2, 1. She don't come back.
And then she doesn't come back. She does not come back at all. Back in the basement.
That's when we have this sweet moment.
Yeah, she thinks she's figured out how to fix the power.
Yeah.
It's like wiring a bomb or something. She's about to connect the very two frayed wires, but Nick is like, no, let me do it. Okay? And for what it's worth, you're probably right because you've been right about a lot of things.
I know. It's really sweet.
Yeah. He connects the wires.
I love Jake in a drama for a moment. I love Jake in like just a pure rom-com. It's very sweet.
Let's write it. Call Anyone But You, Part 2. That one did really well.
D's Cakes.
Ooh. Yeah. So he connects the power's back on. They hug it out. It looks like they're about to go in for a little...
They're about to have that moment.
A little
and
mouth
then
moment.
He gets cock-blocked by the rat.
The rat. They always do that.
Yeah, and the rat has both eyes, so can see him.
Fun fact, my boy Michelangelo, right? He was this close to getting it in with his long-term... he wanted to like date this woman named April O'Neil. And he was this close, but his Splinter would always show up and go, interspecies. We don't believe in this interspecies sex around here. He was so racist.
Do you remember the song and how they described everybody?
Yeah.
You know?
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
Heroes in a
half
half
shell
shell and they're green. When the evil shredder attacks, those turtle boys don't cut him no slack.
Hey. Yep.
It's such a good song.
Whew. Shout out to April O'Neil, bro.
I know.
Who was played by Megan Fox.
Was that for real? Was she in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies?
I just thought about that. Megan
Holy-
Fox played April O'Neil, right?
Man, that's a good job. I'd like
Did
to
you
do
look
that.
up? I believe,
I think you're right.
holy, it's all coming together.
That looks like we knew what we were doing.
We did not.
We did not. Yeah.
That just happened to come together like that.
We were unaware.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah.
Good for us. For once, it came
was,
back
right?
around.
Ooh.
Come on. All right.
Okay.
Okay, one of my favorite moments is outside Dave standing on the street now because the power's gone out with a baseball bat
Yeah.
and just saying, it's time. For what?
It's time. That was amazing.
I know.
I thought
It's
it was
so scary. It's the Purge.
It's the Purge. That's exactly what it is. It's the Purge.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know what I know exactly what I would do during the Purge. Mm-hmm. Leave. Fuck. Leave town.
Yeah, you got to go.
Like, why would I?
It's so scary, though, because if you watch those movies, now you're driving in the dark and you're checking how much gas you have. The car can't stop.
I mean, it's such a wild, I know we're getting off topic again. What a wild concept. Why would anybody stick around?
Here's why I can't even watch those movies, because it feels absurd. It's so crazy. You watch it for entertainment, for something scary, but that idea came out of nowhere from a real human's brain.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's scary. I'm like, who's sitting in some like Hollywood studio apartment being like, tick, tick, tick,
Well, now,
tick, 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 and
based off
going
of-
like, thinking the most depraved, terrifying thing. Like,
Hannah,
yeah,
based off of recent events,
yeah.
of some files that have been released, there are some sick people out there, Hannah. And
I
some of them are
know.
writers.
I know. That's what scares me.
Some of them are really creepy writers.
I know. That's all I can think of when like a horror film comes out and they're doing like awful things in it. And I'm like, you guys, this came from a human being being like, what's the worst thing we could do?
I'd be interested in the FBI just like following that person around for a while.
Sure.
Just to make sure that they're not trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You write a really dark and twisted film, you should
That's
be on the
right.
watch list.
Yeah. How did you come up with that idea?
Yeah.
Experience?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. If I wrote a really sick and twisted film like that,
Yeah.
I'd be okay with being like surveilled.
Yeah, a
Just
little
for
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Make the people feel safe.
Yeah.
Because you do got to wonder.
Okay, FBI. We got some. Just go to imdbpro.com.
I'm giving you permission. It's not like,
Follows
I'm
around.
literally giving you permission.
Okay, so it's outside. Everyone's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, well, this is also so funny because he's like, "Did you fireman carry me down from the basement?" She's like, "No, you immediately woke up. You walked out here. You ate a muffin, and then you just passed out again." And he's like, "I remember that muffin." Amazing.
It's craziness on the streets. Winston is using his actual cop voice to kind of move people around. There's a lot of calamity happening. This is a dumb quote. ATMs are down. Cash is king. Batteries is queen. I think I definitely made that one up.
The batteries is queen. It's
yeah.
very funny.
Now Schmidt tells him to stop being so whimsical because Cece still hasn't called him back.
Yeah, the stakes are high for Schmidt
Yeah.
right now. He's upset. He put himself out there. He's like, and I've upset the person I love the most in the world.
Yeah, but Winston's like, I think you did the right thing, and then he goes off and he handles traffic.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I in this moment, even though he used the wrong language, I do think he helped.
I think so too.
And
then Schmidt comes back and she's like, "You really pissed me off." This was also like a real, like a real grounded moment. We don't have tons of those in New Girl.
Not a lot.
But there was like 2 in this episode for relationship. And it was really sweet. Because I remember that chat. We both, Max and I, were just like having the chat. It wasn't a big comedy thing. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, but she's like, you know what? You pissed me off. I wrote something rude on your car. And then they have a little moment, like you said, you shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm apologizing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then she admits that she went to the,
Yeah, she went to the audition, but it was terrible. And he's like, "What? No, you're so great." She's like, "No, it's terrible because you made me sad. So I went to the bar and then I got hammered and then I went to the audition and I screwed up the entire audition because it was very bad."
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
And now the ice cream truck rolls by.
Yeah.
And he tells the ice cream truck to pull over as if he's committed some sort of crime.
Yeah.
He's like, "What ice cream at?" Which is a cool thing. I think I'm curious though. Are they paying for this ice cream? They should be paying for this ice cream because the power.
For sure, otherwise you're committing a crime.
No, like the power's down. It doesn't mean that people ain't broke.
I know. I was like, I really hope that there's some money going back into the van.
Yeah.
You're also a cop.
If I was a cop, I couldn't. That's why I couldn't be a cop. I would force them to give out ice cream for free. I'd plant
New
drugs.
rule.
I'd plant drugs in there first, and I go, "You trying to put crack in the?"
This is why the
dreamsicle?"
FBI could follow you. They'd be like, "The movie was fine, but the stuff you do with ice cream is not okay."
I'm telling you, I would get the kids in the neighborhood would never have to pay for ice cream because I would always threaten to but then I'd be a horrible person because I'm putting that person out of business.
That's for sure.
But then what I would do, I would go to drug busts and I would pocket a lot of that money and give some back to the ice cream man.
You got a real bloomin' onion layered Robin Hood situation going on.
Yeah. What? For all you police officers out there, come talk to me. Come to all the the drug ones, the one that do the drug busts and stuff like that. Come talk to me. You got an ally in me, okay? There ain't no good reason you should commit a drug. Risk your life, guns flying, all this stuff, and you get a multi-million-dollar seizure of cash, and you gotta go return it. I just risked my life. I'm getting at least 30%.
Start sponsoring ice cream trucks.
I
There's a
just
whole side
saying.
hustle here. Yeah.
I'm just saying, keep it in the community. A cop is a member of the community.
That's
Give me that
literally
cash.
just what Robin Hood is about. You know that, right?
What's Robin Hood?
That. Okay, so then we have this moment where I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Are we going to do this? And here's what I will say I remember about that kiss. None of us were there.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
It was just the 2 of them, and everybody had to go. Because I think we were a little nervous.
Who?
I don't know.
You think it was Megan or you think it was Jake?
I don't know.
It couldn't be Jake because Jake's been kissing on every.
I don't think it's Megan either, but or maybe it was the show. Like they wanted it to be sold and they wanted it to be I don't know, but I remember because there was a lot of people. You see the outside scene. Nobody was there.
Well, honestly, probably because we didn't need to be there.
That's also true. We're like, bye. We don't care.
Yeah, why would I have to stick around and watch you guys kiss?
I think it was the last thing they shot or the first thing they shot. I just remember. Well, no, because sometimes they could do a wide where they're having it and we're there, but that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They were alone on the stoop.
Alone on the stoop. Whenever I'm kissing, I tend to do it alone.
On a stoop.
On a stoop.
Wait, but then this is the moment that this is why I truly do think New Girl is genius. Because you're like, whoa, it happened. You got the hottest girl in the world. And then outside, after she walks off to get the ice cream. Goes,
Excuse me.
Are you Stephanie?
It's like, no, it's me. It's Nick. It's Nick. It's Nick. It's
Like, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here. Honestly, one of the funniest things And here's what, Steve told us. He improvised
Yeah.
90% of what Outside Dave ever said. He is a comedy genius.
The guy's great.
Yeah.
And then we end on this hilarious drunk audition.
Okay, so let me tell you about the drunk audition because this is what I remember so well, is that it pulled me back to when I used to audition for these broadcasting jobs. And the first job I ever got was on a show called Space for Living. It was an IKEA-sponsored show.
Oh.
So we shot every episode in like a different city around the world that had an IKEA, and we used IKEA furniture. And I remember our first episode we shot was in London, and I was there, and I couldn't believe I'd booked this job, and I'd never really been on camera. And I literally did that, where I was like, what's the frame? Is it, I talk with my hands a lot, and so I just don't want like fingertips popping in and out. And I had this whole conversation, and they did a blooper reel, and it was just my hands.
Oh, no.
And they were like, keep your hands down when you talk and you present, so it doesn't happen. But they couldn't help it because I would just constantly just be like doing this. Anyway, so then I brought it to this audition because that's really happened to me.
Whoa. Wait, what year was that?
Oh, I don't know. 2003?
I'm like, I want to say I
2004?
auditioned for that. Did I audition for that?
In Canada.
It was just Canadian.
Canada.
Okay, because I auditioned for something like Design on a Dime or one of those shows or something like that.
You didn't
to be
get
the
it?
host. I either got I forget what year that was. I either had to audition for it, and obviously I didn't get it. I don't think I got it, and maybe I got it and turned it down, but I don't think I got it.
There's no way if it was that era you turned it down. You would have taken it.
Possibly. I auditioned for a lot of random stuff when I was in Chicago. That was one of them, and I think it was another hosted thing for like Disney cruises. Oh. For like a cruise line, like a what do you call it? What's the word? Industrial video, where you're like,
welcome to the Disney cruise.
That's right, little online pamphlet.
Get out of here, Mickey.
Yeah, get your hands out of my pants, Mickey. You fucking creep.
Yeah. All the weird things you went up for. Yeah, that one I somehow bugged.
Yeah.
And then I just remember it was like, I actually have to do something on camera. And I was like, what do people do when they talk?
Yeah, when I
Because
first started hosting, I had no idea.
I had to hold my body. I'll hold my body. And then the funniest thing about watching that little tag at the end of this episode is who's the director that was doing the casting? Mr. Trent O'Donnell.
Oh, he
Trenty.
was. Oh, that's right. That's Trent and damn, who else? It was Trent and wait, who else was in that?
I don't know. I wrote it down.
It was she's why am I forgetting her name?
Oh, it's gonna come to you. It will come to you. You're gonna see. I wrote Trent.
I feel like it was Trent and one of the I think writer's assistants or something.
Trent and a friend of ours.
Yes, I'm forgetting. I forget. I go back and watch it.
Toy boat.
Well, that's it, Hannah.
Oh my gosh. Here's what I would like to end this on because this episode is called Heat Wave.
Yes.
And last time we talked about the alluring smell of cool water.
Oh, yeah.
Then you spent $300
No, it was like 100 and something plus tax.
Crazy.
Probably like 300.
on Amazon and got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to smell it. I haven't probably smelled this since I was like 13 years old.
Spray it. Hit the air. Oh, you're gonna put it on yourself.
I would never put it on myself. Ah! It does look like mouthwash. Oh, it's so fresh and so clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice, actually. You know what it smells like? You just got out of the shower.
That's right. Smells like a little aftershave action.
Yeah, I like it. You know what?
fun
Can I
fact.
just say something? We said cool water. Mm-hmm. We talked about Disney cruises.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about Outback Steakhouse. What the hell are we doing? None of these people sponsor anything or pay for anything.
We gotta change that.
We gotta change that.
Hey,
Listen,
Outback.
I just said nice things about you, Davidoff. Whoever your parent company is,
Yeah.
you better show up for us.
Let me tell you something. That came in the mail. I get home from Chicago. I see it in the mail. I spray it. Right. It's just like in the air. So probably something got on me. Alicia is there.
Oh,
Alicia, I'm walking. And she goes, oh, come on. She goes, come on, scent. She goes, you smell good. And I was like, that's cool water. And she goes, shut up. And I said, I just sprayed cool water in there. And she was like, cool water still hitting like that?
Yeah, that's what I had that feeling. Here's my other question mark then for a scent. Axe body spray.
Well,
Do you think it still smells I mean, that was like that. Girls would just be like fainting in the hallways.
No, they didn't. The commercial said the girls were fainting in the hallways. I used to wear Axe like crazy. I can tell you one thing is for sure. Mm-hmm. They did not faint.
No.
They did not faint.
This-
I smelled great.
If a man walked by, I would definitely look. I would turn around and be like, "That man smells really good."
You smell old school. What's happening? What's happening, Daddy?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Well, Heat Wave, Cool Water, sponsor us.
All right, let's jump into this rooming message of the week.
Ooh, I didn't even see that.
Actually, let me ask you a question first. What's worse, huh? Being too hot or being too cold?
Being too cold. That was
Yeah.
always like the question, right? Would you rather like be out in the desert and die like that, or like be up in the mountain in hypothermia? I'd rather be hot.
Yeah. Much rather be. I don't want to be cold, freezing
No.
my ass off. That's unbearable. At least when you're hot, you can just like walk. When you're cold, you gotta be.
You're contracted.
Yeah. And then you get sick.
No, I'm not. I'm not into the cold.
We're not doing it.
We're not doing
Not
it.
on this side of town, homie.
Okay. You want me to read this?
Yep.
Hello, Hannah and Lamorne.
Yep.
Every time it's a weird hello for me. I'm from the north of Spain, but I first discovered New Girl when I was in Santa Barbara for 4 months in 2016. I remember binging the whole thing, but at the moment the series was not over. I was about to say,
Yeah.
my friend, you couldn't have binged the whole thing in 2016
Yeah.
because we wrapped in 2018.
So you missed a lot. You missed a lot. No.
Okay, this makes sense. Okay, all right. But the series was not over. I went back to Spain, and I remember having to wait more than a year until the final season was finally streaming in Spain. Ever since it did, I've not stopped watching the show over and over again. I saw a TikTok the other day from Marie, at Marito, credit where credit's due, in which she zooms into the life plan that Schmidt has for Nick in episode 505, one of my favorite episodes of all time, Bob and Carol and Nick and Schmidt.
Yep.
According to it, Nick has his first child, Gio, in 2025, and he and his wife, Carmen, move in with Schmidt and Cece shortly after that. My question is, where do you see New Girl's characters in 2026? Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your podcast. It brings me a lot of joy every day. Pass. I mean, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Well, the show flash forwards.
Yeah.
I could tell you Winston, he's married to Allie, obviously.
Yeah, I have 9 children.
A bunch. We got a little tribe.
Yeah.
We got a little tribe. You know what I mean? You got to be fruitful. You got to multiply.
Apparently.
You know what I mean? That's all they did was make love.
That was
That's
the funniest flash forward. I just remember them showing up with like 15 tiny child actors.
Yes.
And they were like, run around. And I was like, what are we doing now?
Yeah.
What is this show?
But to be fair, you've been around kid parties and and play dates.
Yes.
That's what they doing. They legit
wild.
running around like crazy.
That's how they should be doing. They're kids.
They're
Let 'em go.
running around like little psychos.
This is the thing, Paz. If you watch to the end, we show you
Yeah.
what it's going to be. But I guess you're right. It's a big time jump to go to 2026.
Yeah.
That's 10 years later. You got a lot of colleges to start thinking about paying for, Winston. You better get
boy.
it together. You better make some real... Whoa. I think we actually cracked what Winston does. He starts taking 30%. And he gets the ice cream truck for all those kids.
How was Winston
we
so
solved
rich?
it for the first time, every tangent has come full circle. Like we planned it out.
Yeah, 100%. That's what he's doing.
Usual suspect style.
Yeah.
We got no limp.
Let's crack the code.
Wow.
Also, let's call Megan Fox.
She's not going to answer. I have her number.
Anna,
She's not going to answer.
every episode we got to call somebody and try to get a date.
Every episode we have to call somebody and be like, would you like to be part of a fake news headline? That will steal attention from the real career moments that we're trying to get out there as working actors.
I think it enhances it.
Maybe.
You got a movie coming out, then you're seeing holding hands walking down the street. You know what I mean? With a beautiful Hollywood starlet. Rumors start flying.
Okay, you know what? I'll text Megan, and if I get a ping back, then I'll call her on the next episode. Yeah. I gotta test it. I can't just put her on blast like that. Look at poor Nassim out there trying to sit there and make sense of the world.
Don't have to.
Right now.
You get a genuine response.
That is true.
Genuine response.
All right,
Nassim wants to date me.
We will see you next week. Oh, man.
Thank y'all for listening. You know what I mean? And next week we got episode 510, Goosebumps Walk Away.
Such a good one.
Make sure you hit us up on IG, TikTok, at the Mess Around Pod. Hit the notification bell too. You know what I mean? All those fun things. Subscribe to us. Do it. Find us on Patreon. Do it. Do on
Top
Patreon.
voice that.
On Patreon. You know what we do on Patreon?
Do it.
On Patreon, we share illicit text messages that I have had with Megan and Nassim. It's only on Patreon.
Help.
Only on Patreon. That doesn't get shared with E News. You know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden, E! News follows us on Patreon. Sources have told us. Trusted sources.
All right, we love you guys.
Bye.
Peace. The Mess Around is a HeadGum podcast created and hosted by Hannah Simone and Lamorne Morris. The show is produced by Wendy Heisler and engineered by Sam Rogich, with production support from Kyle Chevron and Ali Khan. Our executive producer is Anya Kanovskaya. Katie Moose is our VP of Content at HeadGum. Our theme music is by Ronald Jukebox Jackson. For more podcasts by HeadGum, visit headgum.com or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
That was a HeadGum podcast.